back now with Miss Ann Bausum. She joins us now, and Miss Ann is the guest tomorrow at the monthly Cenla Authors Club meeting. Welcome to the show.
Pleased to be here. Thank you for having me.
Gotcha. So usually it's Mike Wynn that comes and talks to us, and he brags all about the person that's coming, but you're here in the flesh for this month, so kind of tell me a little bit about yourself.
Sure. So I live in Wisconsin now, but I was born and raised in the South, born in Tennessee, raised in Virginia, and I have Cenla roots because my grandmother was Elaine Brister, which folks who've been here for a while will remember as a local historian and educator. My mother was born and raised here, and I have relatives going back to Civil War days.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how's it feel to be back?
I'm really excited to be here and to see the mockingbirds and the magnolia trees and everything else. We don't have those in Wisconsin, so it's a pleasure. And getting to meet old friends, meet new friends, it's been wonderful.
Cool. So tell me about your appearance tomorrow night at the Cenla Authors Club.
So I'm in town to talk about my new book, but also my work as an author. I have been writing for 25 years, mostly for children and teens, but also for adults, mostly undertold stories from history. And so I'll be talking about my writing career, my research process, some of the people I've met in the course of my work, from the son of the German military officer who tried to kill Hitler to Congressman John Lewis and so forth. And but mostly talking about this book, which looks at the lost cause, which is the set of suggestions for how to interpret history that began to arise after the Civil War. And I'll be talking about that and my own personal journey as someone who was raised in the South, trying to understand, sort the difference between fact from fiction and fabrication in history.
Wow. So what got you into writing, for one, and you kind of have a natural love for history, yeah? I
really do. My dad was a history professor. He taught European history at Virginia Military Institute. I was raised in Lexington, Virginia, which is a historic town with a lot of ties to the Civil War. And Virginia prides itself on its history, so we got 2 years of state history, and all of that piled on to give me an interest in history and also in writing. I've been always thought I might become a writer, and that's what I did after college. And then after I became a parent, I have two grown sons, but when they were little, we spent so much time exploring children's books together that helped me appreciate the impact that you can have on a young person with a good factual book. And so I decided to put my writing skills to work with new topics.
I gotcha. So tell us about this book. What is it about?
So White Lies, How the South Lost the Civil War, Then Rewrote the History, is about...
That's powerful in itself.
Yes, and I realize can be provocative, whether you're living north or south, but it's, I took this concept of misrepresentations of history and called out 20 examples of it. Say slavery was a benevolent institution. That's one example of one of the misleading concepts that was promoted after the Civil War and before and during. And researched the history behind that. Why is that false? How do we know it's false? How did we get misled in the first place? What was the nature of the history education and history profession that would have allowed some of these misrepresentations to creep in? And so debunking them, giving the broader context for it, trying to provide answers to questions that I myself didn't know. What should be done with Confederate monuments? Who should be considered a hero of the war? Who should not? And how should we look at the impact of these misrepresentations on our culture?
I got you. What time does the Authors Club meeting start tomorrow?
6 o'clock, West Side Library. It's free.
All right.
I'll entertain.
It's been a pleasure. You've entertained me.
All right. Thank you.
We'll be back right after this break.